Hi guys, welcome back to MSc for another live takeover with Kira
and Jade.
I'm back, and today we're going to be doing the same sort of thing. We're going to do revision and then Q&A in between, so do keep put your questions through for us.
Yeah. So we're going to start with our Q&A, so get those questions in ASAP.
Yes, I'll get it up.
They can be related to anything, related to exams, because obviously exams will be coming up for GCSE and A Level students, and probably mock exams as well for a lot of you. Any questions about school in general, how we went through GCSEs, because we are currently in our final year of A Levels, so we have our exams coming up.
So for those of you who don't know, I study physics, maths and economics.
Yeah, and I do physics, maths and RS, so if you have any questions about those subjects in particular, send them through as well. And we know that some of you might have been back to school today or yesterday or maybe even last week, or maybe like us you haven't been back to school yet, because we go back tomorrow.
And I know some schools go back on Thursday as
well. Lucky them.
I know.
Well, so let us know if you have been back to school or if you are currently still on your holidays. So hello Rosie, hi, good to see you.
Hello Rosie.
Let's have a look. Reese, hello Reese, thank you for sending in a question. Did you do GCSE power and conflict poetry? If so, what's your favourite subject?
We did poetry in GCSE, like in GCSE English. I don't think it was like a specific genre of poetry.
I think I remember so what it was we had a whole bunch of poetry that we had read in class, and then you had to write an essay that included, I think, 3 of those poems, and it could have been any topic that you wanted it to make it. So I think I did mine to do with education and something else.
Oh yes.
So I think maybe people could have chosen to do that.
Yeah, because we did that in year 10, didn't we?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I can't remember. Get the questions in. Let us know where you're watching from.
What year you're in.
Yeah, what year are you in? Because obviously we must have some helpful tips and advice if you are in the lower years.
Because we're in our last year.
We've been through those years of secondary school, so we know what it's like. So in a little bit we're going to be doing our revision sections, and they will last about 15 minutes. So, and we're going to both of us start with maths. So obviously everyone does maths, right? Everyone does maths?
Yeah, at GCSE, not necessarily at A Level.
Up until GCSE, so if you have maths questions, ask us. Not actual maths questions, but questions about maths. Because I don't need any extra maths questions. No, thank you. We don't need that.
Also, at the end of the live, we're going to be doing GCSE past paper questions in physics.
I completely forgot to mention that.
So we did maths a couple of weeks ago, and we're going to be doing physics today. So if you want to stay and watch us try to attempt some GCSE past paper questions.
Yeah, so basically, as you know, Kira and I both do physics A Level. Yeah. And we have been able to get the past paper for the year that we did our physics GCSE, so it's the same paper we would have sat in.
Yeah, so we're going to try and see if we remember it.
Well, we're going to see if we can get any of the questions right. Yeah. I'm feeling quite confident for it. But that will be at the end part of the live, so stay tuned for that. Hello, Imogen?
Imogen. Hello, Imogen.
Hello, Imogen. Sorry, it threw me off. There's an R in there. I like it because I don't know any.
It's original.
Yeah, I don't know any other Imogens with an R in it. Sorry. Hi Ella. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Let us know where you're watching from. You have asked any info on psychology A Level, as I'm doing it next year. So, obviously we don't do psychology. But I think it's a great choice. I was considering psychology actually.
Yeah, a lot of our friends do psychology actually.
Yeah, it's a really popular subject at A Level, and I know they
do about addiction, which is quite interesting because sometimes they chat to us about it, and it really interests me.
Yeah, they always if we're talking to them about physics, they don't really care. But when they're telling us about their subject, it's actually quite interesting.
Yeah,
and they get to do little experiments on us. That sounds like crazy.
No, that's
but
true, yeah.
They
In
do
year
their
12.
little social experiments. They'll set it up properly, and it will usually be something to do with memory. It will be like, oh, you have to memorise these words and stuff like that. And then they do mostly essay writing. I think just questions that are like that big, if that means anything to you. They're like,
I don't think there's any coursework for psychology, it's all exam. So
and then very simple maths, kind of like hypothesis.
If you've done
testing.
stats at GCSEs, you do hypothesis testing.
Yeah, but I've heard it's a very interesting subject. I kind of wish I'd taken it now. But you know,
live and you learn.
Yeah. A lot about mental health, which I have a lot of experience. Missing 4 months of year 11.
Oh really?
Yeah, I know a lot of people who have had similar situations. But yeah, I guess in psychology you get to learn a lot of relevant stuff.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting because I've had something that's happened, and my friends have then been like, "Oh, we learn about this. This is what happens. This is what's going on in your brain," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay, cool."
Yeah, they have like the inside information.
Yeah, into what's going on.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I would. It's a good A level to take. People enjoy it. Yeah, so.
Should we get our stuff ready for our first study session?
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Right, do you want to do those questions?
What question?
I'll get them.
Oh yeah, questions. We were given a huge packet, or what do you call it? Booklet?
What?
That's the
booklet.
Maths questions, and I've lost mine.
Basically,
obviously.
it's like in A level maths, you get given like end of topic tests, and it's a massive booklet full of all of the end of topic tests and their mark schemes, which is very handy. So
it would be way more handy for me if I actually remember where I put it, or whether I actually have one.
Some paper.
It's gone. I actually have my own, so I won't be greedy. I'll just get my own. I was gonna say yes, but.
So after this 15 minutes, we're going to be doing like another little Q&A session. So keep sending in your comments so that we can answer them after we've done our studying. Okay. Hi, Camilla. Hello. Okay, which I don't really want to do proofs. I'm not gonna lie.
Nor do I.
Okay.
I don't want to do any of it though, so.
But next one is like algebraic. Oh, that's long. Algebraic and partial fractions. Oh, come on, we can do that one. Okay. Well, that's a long one.
You're writing the whole thing out. I can't.
Yeah, of course I am. That's how you do a question.
How do we do that?
Find them back. If you guys, I don't know if you want to see that or not, but it's not. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no.
It's no. Well, I tried. So
it's basically just a really big question. Okay.
Surely
fine.
you just. Oh wait, no! Don't you factorise first, Jade? Factorise first, no? Or not? Or do you not?
What I was gonna do was not even write it out. I was just gonna, like, do it first. You know what I mean?
I've confused
I'm gonna
myself.
cheat and do it with my calculator.
But I've confused myself. Can you move stuff to the other side? Is that a thing? Because like
I'm not on that bit yet.
Well, neither
I've got to do everything else there.
You haven't done it either. I'm not that quick.
I think what we're gonna do is times that by -1. Is that what people do?
Times the whole thing.
Or
by
divide it
-1.
by -1. doing there?
No, I don't. Can't you just factorise it like
I
that?
don't know what's going on. I don't know anymore.
But you can just factorise it like that, no?
Oh yeah. Like this.
Does that create minus x squared? Yeah. Do you know, it's like basic things I keep forgetting how to do, like factorising, and it's like really not a good thing to just forget how to do. But then I get there eventually, so it's fine.
Just makes my eyes water.
I mean, I am just copying you at the moment, but it's fine. Wait, but... Oh, no, never mind. Oh, But no, Jade, that doesn't create a minus x squared.
Well...
Because it should be like 5 minus x. You know what I mean? Because if you times them together, it's just x squared. But then it's... Okay.
Because I can't be rubbish anymore.
5 minutes in and you already can't be bothered.
My calculator's obviously just done something wrong. Let's see about this. Are you sure? X equals 5 minus 5. So surely that just...
Yeah, but you have to make it a minus x squared. If you just put that and that, it's just x squared. That's not a minus x squared. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But whereas if you do like 5, if you do 5 minus x, and then x minus 5, that creates the same thing, doesn't it?
Maybe.
I don't know. Can I put it in my calculator? Oh no, it doesn't reverse to it, does it? Hang on. So then you get minus...
This is the fun part.
Yeah, then you get 5x.
Now I get to do that.
But oh no, that doesn't work. Jade, that doesn't work.
Look.
But I really don't think it works.
Yes, it does. So then...
You just left it.
So then I get minus... What do you think?
What's that, minus 1?
Don't know, I'm just thinking.
No, that seems right. And then...
I remember doing this question as well. I've probably
Yeah,
done
'cause
this question about 4
we
times
have.
in my life.
X minus 6, X minus 6, X minus 5, X minus... Let's think about how you normally do it. You put the... You put them... Did that help or not?
Okay, let's get this. Put that in the bucket. Then
Do you expand this out? No.
you can like switch those. So then
You're trying to cancel it out more. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay.
I'm just gonna... It is 5 minus x, that's what I thought. Sorry, I've just looked at the answers. 5 plus... I was right, okay. That's fine. Yeah, Jade, you were right.
I've done this so.
No, you're right.
Is there meant to be 2x squared minus 9x minus 18 anywhere?
No.
No.
You keep it in the brackets. Don't take it out of the brackets. States the.
Really?
Hang on.
Are you sure?
2x.
I'm gonna keep going.
No, Jade. That's what I thought you were going to do. So I thought you were going to move the x plus 5 down here, so you can cancel that.
I did do that. I just did it in my head. I didn't write it out.
Well, then you don't need to expand that out.
Yeah, because then I brought that out and timesed it. So then I was left like with that.
Oh no, that's right. No, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yay.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. So then
Yeah.
A equals 2, B equals minus 9, and C equals minus 18.
Yeah. Oh, that was easier than I thought.
Okay.
I thought you had to do like the overs.
No.
You know what I mean?
Because it's just, yeah.
Okay. So, oh, it's because this isn't a partial fraction. I keep thinking this is a partial fraction, but it's just not. That's a partial fraction. Should we do number 3?
No.
Okay.
Because I've already started writing the other one out. So.
Okay.
If we do it quick enough, we can do both.
I reckon factorise the bottom. This one.
Yes. Yep.
Just do it in calculator, would you? There should be a 2x minus 1 in there. Not that
Oh
one.
yeah, there is.
Yeah. Oh, okay, this is easy. What is the bottom one? What's the other one?
2x plus 5.
Okay. So then you just times this by 2x plus 5. I'm really not. I just did 5 times 1 is 6. It's not.
Is that it, or have I done it wrong? 6, 5.
You'll be able to times it by 6 as well, right? Or is it just plus? Oh, okay, that makes it easier. Okay. So 6x squared plus 17x plus 11 over 2x minus 1, 2x plus 5. Right? Or do you have to simplify it further? Oh wait, why didn't we just cancel these? Or can you not? Oh no, you can't, never mind.
I didn't cancel anything. Are we meant to cancel things? Is
No,
there
no,
an
no.
answer?
Yeah. What's that one?
Oh.
Oh no, that's what we got. That's what we got. It's fine.
Okay. It's cool. Gonna take it.
Makes you feel better.
Yeah. Did good. That would have been much easier. I'm just making a really stupid. This doesn't. My method is just the stupidest thing. Time wasting. Oh.
I just got 216 over 5. That's fun. Oh. Oh no, plus 5.
What? 8 equals 8. What did you get for
Give it
B?
a hell. B is -2, I think.
Times 8. Yeah.
Yeah. B is -2.
See what I've done. See what I've done. Minus divided by. That's why I was laughing at myself.
Okay. Pretty much done?
Just no point in starting
Yeah, I'm
another
almost done
question now. But okay. Well, I don't need to revise that then, because
You nailed
clearly I'm really good at it.
that. True, right, cool.
Just a few more seconds. And we're done.
Yay.
That was a lovely maths session. It was fairly painless, actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's bad, because that means that if I had had those questions in an exam, I would have got it right. And obviously that's a good thing, but it's a bad thing I just wasted my time on that.
Yeah, we probably should have done proofs because we don't like them, but they're kind of wordy and I can't really be bothered.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be answering some of your questions now. So send them in. I think we've got quite a few already. Right. Maisie Cook says, do you do statistics for maths? Is it hard? We do.
Yeah.
We have so in our A level there's a pure section and a statistics and mechanics section. I personally find statistics the easiest out of all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
do you not?
gosh, no. For me, if I could choose out of mechanics or stats to just do one, I'd choose mechanics.
See, yeah, but mechanics, because we do physics,
Yeah.
it helps because we do the mechanics in physics
It's
as
a lot
well.
more visual, I can imagine
Yeah,
the
this is
situation, whereas stats is just all hypothetical situations.
To be honest, the main part, the only part of stats that I probably struggle with is hypothesis testing. I'm not a fan.
It's not great. It's not as difficult as some of the pure stuff, I'd say. It's just a lot of knowing some of the weird rules that come with stats.
Yeah, but that's why I kind of like it because it's all kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I mean
the answers are all kind of the same.
Yeah. Let us know whether you are if you're GCSE or if you're doing A level or if you're not at GCSEs yet, because we also did a completely separate stats exam to our maths GCSE.
Yeah, we did a whole other stats
a
GCSE.
year before. So in
Yeah.
year 10 we did a stats GCSE, and that was just all stats, none of the pure maths.
Yeah.
So yeah. Music Lover 365. That is a lovely username. Let us know where you came up with that. I'm guessing you love music. What grades are you aiming to get, and what did you get in your mocks? I actually like I like a question like that where it's straight to the point, right?
Okay.
So,
Oh dear. So.
So I can barely remember now. In physics, it was a D. I think I got a D.
Yeah, physics I got an E.
D.
Yeah.
Maths was a C.
Maths was a D.
And then RS was a B. Although I don't think it was B. I genuinely, in my heart, it was an A. And I know it was an A. I just think they were lying to me.
Okay.
Like, they were just lying. It was definitely an A. But I won't get into that.
My economics was a C. I'm obviously not aiming for C, D, E.
No.
I mean, I'm hoping to get B's, but I feel like that's a bit aspirational.
Yeah, so basically...
But that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, so I chose this question because I'm aiming for 3 B's, even though I got B, C, D in the marks. But like, even though I could have chosen to take a uni offer where the grades wouldn't matter, I thought actually... Okay, so I got these in my mocks, but if I really work for it, then it is possible to get 3 Bs, and you don't need to think, well, I got these in my mocks, so that's how I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying not to think about, because I don't want my mock results to like put me down. So I want to like aim for higher, you know, and not get bogged down by the fact that I didn't get those grades in my mocks.
Yeah. What was I going to say? They're a great indication of what you know at that point in the year and what you need to work on. And if, like us, you need to work on pretty much everything, then at least you know that now. But it doesn't mean that your mocks are what you're going to actually do.
Hannah says, how do you organise your revision?
Okay, so I'd say it depends on the subject, obviously, depending on whether it's... in general, how do I organise my revision?
In terms of like a revision guide? No, what am I trying to say? Revision schedule.
Actually, I'm just going to get up right now and get the thing that I just showed Kira.
Yeah.
Wherever it went.
Is it with the physics questions?
Yeah. Okay. This can aid in my answering your question. I made a really cute timetable, like schedule timetable thing. And it's colourful. And so basically, this is where we are now. And this is school. And then these are when all the exams are. So I like just laying it out first so I can see it. And before I even tackle the actual subject, it's nice to see what time I have. And personally, I don't like dedicating certain days to certain revision, because I know that if I don't then do that, I'm going to feel disappointed in myself.
Yeah, I won't stick to it as well if I do that.
So what I do is I keep a blank timetable and I look at it and it scares me. And then it kind of pushes me to do stuff. And then if I wake up one day and I think, actually, okay, yeah, I'm going to do this, then I feel accomplished after that. Whereas if I've already told myself I'm going to do something and I end up not doing it, then...
Yeah, I get that. I have like given myself time each day for each subject, or like I've given myself like a rough guideline of like what sort of, like say on Tuesdays I'll spend like 45 minutes doing each subject, but like I won't give myself like a specific time that I'm going to do that subject. I just know that if I like do about that much, then I'll be like satisfied with myself. Yeah, so it's just, it doesn't have to be really in depth, and you don't need to organise your revision to the minute, but just to at least be able to lay something out visually, because I'm quite a visual person. Yeah, I find it helpful. Okay, Imogen, you've got another question. Do you have any tips on how to revise? So, which subject should we link it to? Either, if you want to let us know what subject in particular. Yeah, because some subjects you revise in certain different ways. Like there's general, like obviously practice questions are the best, probably one of the best ways to revise. Because not only do you actually practice the style of the question, but you can also see what you don't know, where you wouldn't originally know what you don't know. Yeah, so for maths and the sciences, probably geography, things like that. Yeah. Good to do practice questions.
And then if you're doing essay-based subjects, if you're doing history or RS, English, all those kind of subjects, then it's just looking over notes and making more notes and reading, making your own questions really. So not necessarily doing exam questions, but asking yourself your own questions and maybe getting a family member to ask you questions on the notes that you've made. You could just give them a sheet of notes and just be like, ask me anything that I've written and question me on it, and if they're willing to do that, great. If not, then make flashcards for yourself. The only downfall to that is, I find, once I've written it, then I've written it and I know it, so I need to leave it for a bit and then test myself on it.
Yes.
Otherwise I'll be like, oh, what's the answer to this? Well, I know it now, but then really you don't, you just have only just written it.
This is true.
That's
I get
the
that.
issue.
Yeah. Evening, Tom.
Hi. Oh, that's lovely.
That's nice.
I've had a lovely Easter break, thank you.
I have as well.
much.
Been very busy actually.
Yeah.
Very busy.
Yeah, I hope you have as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't
Yeah.
really done much, to be honest. I've just kind of stayed at home.
I've had a lot of different things to do. I went to London for 3 days, which was nice.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't
Yeah.
you? That was exciting.
I saw Shawn Mendes in concert. It was very good.
Name drop.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Lucky you.
Yeah.
That sounds lovely.
Very lucky, yeah.
Yeah. Just revising.
Hi Olivia.
Hello. Thank you for tuning in. To our
We're good,
live
thank
stream.
you. How are you? Let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think it's almost?
Yeah,
I think it's
probably.
almost time to go and
Let me
get some
my
stuff. So now I'm going to be doing physics.
And I'm doing economics.
Yeah, and Kira's doing economics. So as I said before, if you have any questions about those particular subjects, especially when it comes to A level, as we are currently going through that, then do send those in because
Yes. I was going to make a mind map.
we'll have some advice or try.
Okay.
Oh yes, is it? Okay.
I've decided that I'm going to make a mind map because I just want to see, kind of lay it out, maybe choose a topic that that I'm not so familiar with, and kind of lay out the key bits to do with the topic. Oh, that's right. But all of my economic stuff is online, and so I'm going to be using my using my computer to look up the information, which is why I'm going to be on my computer, just in case you wanted. Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry, am I in the way? Yeah, sorry.
Just a little. It's okay.
Sorry.
That was 3 out of 10 on a question that I've already tried before and knew the answers to. Yeah.
But you have those notes, so you must be feeling pretty happy with yourself. Yeah, you must be. More than I've got.
Yeah.
It's alright.
the answer.
Are you trying the question again? Oh no, different one. What subject?
Oh. Particles and radiation. It's not going very well, just saying.
I decided I'm going to do monopolies because
Sounds fun.
yeah. To be fair, I probably shouldn't. I kind of know about this subject, but I know, but it's fine. I can do with refreshing my memory, so it's fine.
Geography all the way.
I do geography, so I'm going to be a bit biased.
I definitely think geography is so much better.
History is about the past. It's irrelevant to modern society.
History is more dates, things you have to remember, but geography, it's more logical, I think.
Totally history all the way.
In my opinion, I prefer history over geography.
I do history because I've always found geography like really boring.
I absolutely hate geography. Absolutely, I can't tell you.
I feel like learning about lakes and fields and rivers just isn't really my thing.
So I actually do both geography and history for GCSE. And I prefer geography because I just find learning about the world like really interesting, and I've always liked my teacher for geography.
My vote's got to be for geography. I love learning about how the planet works.
Definitely a geography fan. I feel like geography is more relevant. You're not just deliberating about the past, which is basically history, and trying to understand what happens in the past because it's already happened. I feel like with geography, you're looking at research and report and how you can use it to explain what's going to happen in the future.
History because geography is boring and confusing and I just hate it.
Well, this one's kind of easy for me because I love history. I think history is such a fundamental part of your education.
This is a stupid question. I'm not doing them. They just don't make sense. You can do the easy
I'm doing a
ones.
female geography degree at uni, so I'll be thinking about like microwaves,
Quite annoyed.
waves and all that.
I think when you look back on the past, it kind of shapes your future because you know what mistakes you made, you know what's happened.
That is so simple. History all the way. I don't know geography. The only thing in geography that I actually knew was rocks. Sedimentary, metamorphic. Okay, I don't know rocks.
Well, for GCSE I took history. I think at the moment like nature's really important because obviously we've got the whole issue with like climate change and we should all be educated on the place we live. So maybe I have to go for geography. I feel like I'm a traitor though.
I do history for GCSE and I hate it. I'm gonna have to side with history because I didn't take geography.
With geography, you get to learn about how to keep the world clean and safe,
I'm not gonna lie, I hate both history and geography. I chose history for a GCSE and it was such a mistake, I can't even begin to explain.
A very tough question, but I'd probably have to say geography is my favourite because it's to do with like what job I want to be when I'm older. I would quite like to be a pilot, so geography, learning about maps, compasses, all of that kind of stuff.
I'm much more of a history person.
History is my favourite subject, hands down.
I'm definitely a history person. Most of my friends are actually geography because they think history had too much content, but I think if you get your head around it, it's quite fun just to write about stuff.
I don't take either history or geography. If I was to go back and take one, I would probably take history.
So I take history and geography as a subject, and my favourite is probably geography, as recently we've been learning about Brazil and Bristol, and I'm kind of into all of that stuff.
I'm gonna have to go with geography because I absolutely adore learning about like the environment, ecosystems.
It's really hard to choose. If I had to choose one, I'd probably choose geography, but I did enjoy them both.
I like history and geography. Choosing between history and geography is actually quite hard.
Personally, I'm not really on either side. Like, I love history and I love geography.
I like history a little bit more.
I just think probably history because I understand it a bit more.
But I do probably enjoy history more than geography. But I just find it a lot more interesting and yeah, I just really enjoy it.
What are the questions?
Just